Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for joining. I'm Ann Kendricken. I'm a Channel Sales Director with D&B and working with our partners Highland Solution to talk about how to unleash insights and growth in your CRM. So long-term success in business has always been more than who you know and what you do. It's dependent on what you do with your customers, your prospects, suppliers, and partners to help them succeed. It's about your relationships. Any company that wants to put relationships first needs to establish a foundation for managing relationships. At Dun Bradstreet, we call it a relationship platform. Relationships aren't a series of isolated interactions. They're an interconnected web of engagement that evolves over time. A relationship platform creates a singular integrated view of data insights required to manage what is often a complex web. Dun Bradstreet provides the information and intelligence that can empower you to do this. By working with leading clients, we've developed a deep expertise on how data and analytics fuel growth and industry-leading performance. To activate this expertise, we create a singular, integrated view of relationships, build or co-develop with partners, provide access to the world's largest commercial database with more than 240 million company records that we derive from 30,000 data sources and update 5 million times per day. We leverage our Dun's Right process to provide an unmatched ability to turn an enormous volume of data into the high-quality information you need to build your most valuable relationships. And we deliver this content in ways you want to consume it, integrating it into your systems, processes, own data, and data from third-party sources. So the challenge of creating growth are turning a lot of attention towards companies' CMOs. There is a shift now from sales to marketing to maintain this growth. A recent Forbes Insight study of CMOs created with SAP shows that 92% of CMOs have a growth mandate. They're being asked to do it by effectively managing customer experience, developing market strategies, and delivering organizational transformation. Since growth can be elusive, CMOs and many other executives are left asking, where do I find it? What do I have to do to achieve it? And how do I sustain it? And growth is the lifeblood of business. In a recent Gartner study of CEOs, it said that it was their #1 priority. They invest heavily in it, in search of it, and over the course of a year, companies spend almost $4 trillion in information technology. They try to fly their way to it by investing $300 billion on business travel. We try to talk our way to it by investing more than $400 billion on consultants. We try to entertain our way to it by investing more than $500 billion on sponsorships. We try to message our way to it in mobile phones and track our way to it with CRM software. But often, these investments are made in vain. And we looked at our own database, and with 300,000 companies in there, we found that only 30% of them grew. So relationships are the longest-standing, most proprietary differentiator for any company. People do buy from people that they like and trust. How many have either written an RFP to influence a deal or have been asked to write the RFP to influence a deal to our benefit? Technology can be replaced, people can change jobs, and products can become obsolete. In the end, the most successful companies are those that value relationships above all else. More importantly, successful enterprises understand that the singular focus is not the responsibility of any one function. It must be the mission of every employee. So if you take a look at this infographic here, it is quite an eye chart. You can see about 15 or so different entities of where we're getting our data today, and information is growing at an exponential rate. And having the right type of data at your fingertips as a sales rep, as a marketing executive, or as an additional employee within your organization, to have that accessibility in one specific instance, like a CRM, to get that data insights that you need to grow your business is very important. Instead of going out to a corporate website to learn about a potential prospect, where you could get lost in the company blogs or information, next thing you know, you could be on Google searching more information, LinkedIn, to find the right executives that you need to be talking to. And next thing you know, you're on your personal shopping adventure on Amazon.com. So really, having that central focus with good foundational data is core. And the freshness of that data is extremely important in the business world where information changes more dramatically than ever before. D&B makes over 5 million changes to our database every day that could impact your customer's critical business decision. So based on a 52-week, 5-workday, 8-hour day within our database, we have found that hourly 240 businesses move, 150 phone number changes, 30 company names change, 40 CEOs change, and multiple businesses open and close. So in a year, that rolls up to 2% of all addresses change, 11 of the phone numbers, and 7% of the CEOs. And how are you tracking that? And how are you managing that? And is the data that you have in your database today true and valid? So some considerations about your CRM data quality is really to consider, how do you measure the quality of the prospect and customer data in your CRM? Are you searching multiple data sources to validate your data? How do you integrate unstructured data like news and social media into your CRM? Can you support current data to advance sales, increase marketing results, and enhance customer support? So if you imagine a world where the right prospect information is at your fingertips, your information is automatically updated and enriched, your marketing ROI skyrockets, your sales will actually utilize your CRM platform, and customer support and rapid resolution start to increase. So what does this mean to you? So taking a look at our customers that use our data within their CRM, they've actually found that 25% of their sales opportunities grew. They found a 33% shorter sales cycle, a 21% increase in CRM adoption, a 19% higher team attainment of sales quota, and a 23% sales production boost. It's pretty impressive. So really what it comes down to is the winning combination. Your insights are derived from data. It lets you know that the right blend of technology and content to give you the insight into who is most likely to buy your products and services, who is the right decision maker that you need to engage with, and what is the relevant contextual information that you can leverage in this discussion. So here at D&B, we have an integration that we call D&B for Sugar. So within your Sugar CRM, you can actually build, maintain, and manage foundational data that is consistently updated and true and current within your CRM. So at this point, I'd like to pause, show you a little bit of the infographic there so you can see what the Sugar platform looks like on the left-hand panel, and on the right panel, you'll see some of the information that we've pulled up for this screen capture. I'd like to pause here and let you know that Avin Slenik will be doing a presentation on the demo of how D&B integrates into Sugar. So stay tuned for that next video. So I'd like to thank you for your time. Again, I'm Ann Kendricken, the Channel Sales Director working with Highland Solutions. Here's my contact information, and feel free to reach out. Thanks again for your time.